you doing, YouTube? This is K9.
Hi, I'm Sassy Cat Darkling.
Welcome back to KTube. Today's topic, Sassy decided to do herself. I think it's pretty good, so what the hell are we talking about?
We're talking about dressing goth in public with confidence, aka not giving a fuck about what people think about you and what you're wearing.
That's pretty much the aura, the essence of being a goth, is just not giving a shit because you're comfortable.
You'd be surprised, a lot of people actually hold themselves back from dressing the way that they want to dress because they're worried about, you know, what other people are going to say, negative comments, and sometimes people actually get physically harassed and bullied, which is, yeah, pretty fucking terrible. But yeah. I wanted to start out by doing a little background on what goth is, because I know a lot of people have a lot of questions about that, and it's probably going to start a fucking flame war, because there's so many fucking people who go back and forth about what it is, but whatever, it's what the fuck I know about it. So, goth is a subculture that started in the 80s with, it fucking spun off from punk. It had a more deeper, moody kind of sound with more introspective lyrics. It was referred to as more like, I guess you could say, artistic, more artistic.
Well, I mean, there is kind of an art to it, what we do. I mean, it takes a lot to look this shitty.
Oh no, I'm just talking about our aesthetic. I mean, like the actual sound of the music, post-punk music. So, you know, you have your bands like Susie and the Banshees, Joy Division, Bauhaus, yada yada. And fast forward to now, we have a whole bunch of different branches of the gothic subculture. As we mentioned in our intro video, all the different types of goths. There's not only just the trad post-punk goth, but then there's also, like, now we have cyber goth. Now we have fucking
Techno goth. Victorian.
Yeah, all these different
Spike goth.
All these different sounds to go with it, to all these different bands. It's fucking great. We're one big happy tree. Well, we're not really happy because we always fight over who's gothier than the next. Yeah, who the fuck cares about knowing everything about the subculture anyway? I think it's funner not to know everything, because then you're constantly discovering new things about this subculture. I mean, shit, I look back on when I was like starting out when I was younger and I didn't know anything, and fast forward to now, all the things that I know, I'm just like, damn, I've come a long way, and there's still a long way to fucking go. It's a journey. Fly on my unicorn.
That's actually a good question. Why the hell do goths love unicorns so much? Especially goth girls, y'all love fucking unicorns and very woodland creatures.
I don't know. I'm just fascinated by it. I don't have a fuck explanation. I've noticed too, whenever I just dress how I want to dress and not care about what people think, I get a lot more compliments than I do negative comments. Like, a lot of people are like, oh my god, that's so cute, or I like your style, you know, yada yada. People ask me like, oh, what inspires you? Like, they're just fascinated and want to know more about me, and it's just like, you'd be surprised, actually. A lot of people actually admire when someone has the confidence to be themselves and not care about what other people think. Because, believe it or not, a lot of people are actually, you know, pretty shy about being who they are because of what other people are going to say. So when they see someone else doing it, they're just like, holy shit, I can do this too. Well, that person's really awesome. I admire them for that. So yeah, just do you. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Yeah, everything's gonna be okay. I went from stripy tights and baggy fucking t-shirts and clothes that didn't fit me properly to this. This is well put together, in my opinion. Wouldn't you say so?
You know my opinion. You look great, that's all I'm gonna say.
I sounded very conceited just now.
You look great. That's it.
Your style matures with you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't necessarily grow out of it. That's what you like, that's what you like.
Because when you stick to like who you are, what you like, the things that, you know, make you happy, people that think the same way, do the same things, act the same way, they're going to come to you, and you'll realize that you're not alone in this, you know.
Wow, when I first started out, I just flat out did not give a fuck about what people thought about me.
I don't think any of us did. When I first started out, I had a fishnet, kind of like a tank top.
Yeah.
And a Undertaker t-shirt that I wore underneath the fishnet, and I was a goth. That was it. Black pants if I could find them.
Oh.
I've come a long fucking way, thank God.
Haven't we all? A lot of people have that issue though, they're just not comfortable, and honestly I feel like you should just ignore what other people think because it's your life and they don't have any say in it. I mean, at the end of the day, when you go around dressing how other people want you to dress, you're gonna be fucking miserable because it's just like, you're not doing what you want to do. You're denying yourself that happiness. So you should just fucking take the chance and just do it. Dress how you want to dress, however the fuck you feel. Just let that inner you come out and be on the outside.
Yeah, don't let others dictate who you are, what you are. Just be you. Is what we're trying to say.
Yeah, because, like, why the fuck does it matter what that random person you're never gonna see again thinks about you? Fuck their opinion. You're gonna see them for like 2 seconds on the street. They're probably gonna say something mean or whatever the fuck you're worried about, and then the rest of your life is gonna continue. You're gonna let that one random encounter just stop you from doing what you want to do. Like, when you put it that way, it just sounds like, oh yeah, who the fuck are you? Yeah. So yeah, just be true to yourself and dress how you want to dress, and eventually you're gonna find that you're pretty fucking happy doing that. Why? Because you're doing you, right? Also, a lot of people, when they think about dressing goth, well, people who aren't goth, when they think about people who do dress goth, they're just like, that's some high school emo bullshit. Like, you can't dress like that for the rest of your life. It's just a phase.
Yeah,
you're gonna grow out of it.
That's the you'll grow out of it phase that people think that we go through when we do that. For people like us, I think at this point this is who we are. We're pretty much set in this. We're not going to grow out of it. We might get better with age. Our look will mature as we get older. We'll learn more. We'll get better clothes. We'll get X, Y, and Z. But this is still who we are. It's who we're always gonna be. So stop saying, "Oh, when are you gonna grow out of it?" Fuck off.
Yeah, our style just basically matured with us because this is what the fuck we like. That's another reason why you should stick to being who you are, because you might start out thinking you're the only one, you're alone, you're isolated, and everyone's gonna make fun of you, but then you find out maybe even the person you thought was gonna make fun of you is actually just like you, and they get inspired by you being confident in dressing how you want to dress, and it just domino effects from there, yeah. And then you have your own little crew.
Yeah.
And then you go to the goth club together, right? And then you run into the elitist. It's a whole nother fucking thing.
I don't want to talk about him anymore. Fuck him. I know a few, and I don't know them anymore because they're assholes.
I bring it up because I remember before I started going out to goth clubs and just being a part of the scene, I was very afraid of running into elitists. I can honestly say that I've had the feeling of, yes, I'm confident in who I am, but it's the first time I'm going to be around other people who are like this, and I know that there are a lot of people who are going to try to put me down and try to tell me I don't belong here when I feel like I do. And the way to deal with that is just not giving a fuck. The same way that we told you not to give a fuck about the random person in the street whose opinion doesn't matter, the people in the club don't fucking matter either. Unless they're trying to be cool with you and your friends and not trying to put you down, then yeah, cool, awesome. But if they're just being assholes trying to tell you you're not goth enough to be there, or you don't know enough about X, Y, and Z, fuck them.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. I hate the whole I'm gothier than you thing. Fucking elitists kind of piss me off a lot.
Yeah.
Because they think that they're better because they probably know more, or they have better clothes, they know better bands. Like, it's just a matter of what you know, what you don't know, what you can learn, what you want to fucking know. You know, there shouldn't be any guidelines to who's gothier than who. It's just, are you a goth? Great, come hang out.
And it's really sad that, we have these people who put people down like that, because it's gonna cause the death of the scene. Like, people who are just getting into it are gonna be discouraged and not want to go out, or not even want to pursue this interest of theirs because someone's telling them, no, you're not good enough. Who the fuck are you to say that? God, Jesus. So, what did we learn today? Dress however the fuck you want to dress. Don't worry about what other people have to say. And you will find eternal fucking happiness within yourself.
And unicorns.
And unicorns! Can't forget the fucking unicorns. Fly away, a unicorn in a rainbow. Which is totally goth, by the way, we learned, because fucking black is a combination of all colors. So yeah, rainbows are goth. Just pissed off everybody just now.
Thanks for tuning in. How do we sign off?
We just say bye. Bye.
Okay, bye. See you later.
See you next time.
Wow. I have to edit so much shit.